Get ready for some wow on the Signature Mike Show.
I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now? We got that. Turn it up loud. I know you're wondering how. I got that wow.
It makes you want to dance, doesn't it? I ask everybody that, but it does. It's such great music. Thank you for being with us today. We're so glad to have you here on the Signature Mike Show. I have some fabulous guests for you today that you are going to absolutely love. I have my friend Drew Cunningham with me. She is artist extraordinaire. You are going to see some amazing things today from Drew. And I don't know if I need to introduce this one or not. Natalia Jock. She is my friend, and you recognize her face. She's so wonderful. Thank you both for being here.
Thanks. Thank you.
I love that you're here today. So we're going to have a lot of fun. We have a design dilemma at the end I think you're going to enjoy as well. But let's talk to Natalia. I mean, it's been a week since you left the mix.
It has.
And I know you were tearful. Everybody was tearful. They're just going to miss you. They miss you already. I know they do. I know some people are tuning into this saying, you took her spot. You took her spot. Tell these people that you were part of this, that you recommended Signature Mike because you're...
I absolutely did, And this is very familiar to me. Yes. This was almost like my home for 3 years.
Yes.
And now coming back as a guest, I love it. It's fun.
I love it too. Keep talking, then I don't have to. I know you're used to it. I love it.
Yes, Well, do we have a minute? We can maybe be the whole afternoon here with you.
I love it. I'm going to give a little background, and you know, I thank you. We text all the time, and I'm always thanking you for everything you've done for me. So I came into the mix to do a segment for a local home and garden show, and that's when I met you in the green room here, and we were getting ready, and then you asked me as we were finishing the segment, hey, would you like to do a segment once in a while, design segment on the mix?
That's right.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, yes. And there you have it. So I was with you and Cliff many times doing design segments and all of that.
We've had so much fun.
We have. And then when this opportunity came and you're moving back to Brazil and all of that, this just kind of all fell into place. So, I mean, I can't thank you enough for everything that you have done for me. I'll never forget it. And I should call it the Signature Mike and Nat Show.
Oh, we can do that. In Brazil. Would you come and do like a design dilemma maybe in Brazil?
I love it. You know, when you come back and visit, we're going to do this.
There you go.
I've got it on film, so everybody knows you're going to do it.
So,
You go to Brazil.
I'll go to Brazil and film.
Yes,
I love it.
Now I'm moving. So, as you know, I'm starting to pack.
Yes.
And I need some tips, or maybe I will share some tips with you. Well, the things I already know about moving, because I've moved a few times. I've moved to Atlanta, New York, Savannah, and now Augusta. So I got some tips and ideas that I can share.
Awesome.
Okay.
Should we go over to your props and
let's
start
go.
that? Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's talk about moving tips.
I love it. I like how you were looking into your camera too. I like that you innately know which is your camera. You already know. We're looking at 12.
I know. Love it. Okay, so here's what I have that I learned throughout the years. And I didn't see this on the internet, so I'm claiming this is my idea.
I think it is.
Right? Okay, because we usually write, oh, this is for the kitchen, or this is for bedroom, master bedroom, right? But if you think of the moving company, the guys that are helping us move, it's a lot for them. They're already carrying heavy boxes and they don't know where to put it. They have to read. Is it on the left side or right side? So here's the idea I come up with. And I love things that are color coded. Our director, Joe, knows that because our calendar is color coded. That's how I wrote.
Okay.
So here's the idea that I had. For example, this box is blue, and this will go in the kitchen. So in the kitchen, I'll tape. I'll put it blue there, so when they come to the kitchen, they know that all the blue boxes are going to the kitchen.
That is awesome.
Right?
Because like you said, normally we write on the box, but those movers, they're moving 150 boxes.
Exactly.
They don't have time to look and organize, but they see the tape and instantly.
I did that last time I moved from Atlanta here to Augusta, and the guys told me that it was genius. They loved the idea. It made the process a lot easier. So, for example, for my girls, for my oldest bedroom, so I put this orange tape and I taped the door. So they were putting all the boxes there.
That is amazing.
So it does make a lot easier. And then the other thing that I learned, well, this is not my idea. Now I can claim this one. But I learned the smaller, the boxes that are smaller, you should put the heavier stuff. So books or whatever is heavy, you put on because it's gonna make easier for them to carry, right? And then for the bigger ones, that's when you put pillows, like the light stuff.
Towels,
Towels,
things,
yeah, things that make easier and will be, because if you put a bunch of books here, this is gonna be super, super heavy.
And the bottom might fall out.
And the bottom might fall out. It's gonna make a lot harder for them to carry.
Yes.
So yeah, these are some things that I learned throughout the years.
Very helpful, absolutely.
Right?
I mean, even if we're storing things at the house, not necessarily moving, but all of this is very important.
It is,
I
yes.
just love it. I love how you've organized all of that.
But now, all the movies that I made in my life were all here in the U.S. So now I'm gonna experience like moving across the country, overseas. So I'm like, is this the same process that I should use? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll come back here on your show.
Yeah.
And let everybody
tell us
know.
how it went.
Yes.
Well, and now you're moving to Brazil, so there are different languages and all of that. I mean, if you wrote kitchen on this, the movers there may not be able to read, but they can see the color.
They can see the color.
I love it.
Yeah, that's universal. You can move to wherever, they'll get it. And now I see some families will be moving over the summer, as soon as school is over. So maybe these tips will help you if you're planning to move.
I think it would. I think it'll be perfect.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
So you're moving very soon. Have you've already started packing?
I haven't started packing, but I'm starting to organize the house just to figure it out. And I've learned here on the show, what should we donate and what should we keep, or what we're gonna sell maybe. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm sorting things out and figuring out what are we gonna leave it here or what are we taking with us to Brazil.
Right. Well, awesome. Well, great tips today, and thank you. There's not a day that I will go back by filming that I don't think of you and all that you've done for me.
Oh my God,
I love you too. I know when I'm gonna cry. I cried when I watched your goodbye, but I'm not gonna cry. I'm excited about your future and your family's future, and I know you'll be back and you'll be visiting, and we'll see more of you.
Exactly. I'll be back, and I'll be back on your show.
Awesome. Yes.
You're amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That will be great. Well, thank you for sharing your studio with me. It was great to have you here with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back.
Imagine a life filled with energy, adventure, and clarity, where each day is a new opportunity. At Be Healthy Medical Weight Loss, we're here to turn that vision into reality. With over 15 years of experience in the Augusta area, our specialists are dedicated to guiding your health journey. Whether you want to lose 10 pounds or 100, trust our experts to get you to your goals confidently and safely. Buzz on over to 4150 Washington Road so you can thrive at the Hive.
Hi, Suzanne Lily Honey-Michael here with Hardwood Floors & More. For years we've been talking about our flooring and lighting gallery, but did you know we are also your one-stop shop for wallpaper? Today more than ever, wallpaper is the most popular home design element by combining both color and texture. So Hardwood Floors & More has you covered from floor to ceiling. And don't forget, we offer interest-free financing throughout our showroom and a military discount. Discover for yourself why Hardwood Floors & More has so much more in store for you.
At F&M Bank, you're more than a customer, you're family. We believe banking should feel like home, familiar faces, real conversations, and service that's rooted in values and built on relationships. We take the time to know your name, your story, and your dreams. With roots in Washington and Augusta, we're proud to grow with our neighbors. F&M Bank, growing strong, one neighbor at a time.
At Reliable Equipment Rental, we rent the good stuff. From compact lawn and garden equipment, large earth-moving equipment, to Takeuchi compact equipment known for its brute strength and bulletproof durability. Whether you're a professional contractor or a weekend do-it-yourselfer, we have the equipment to get your job done. And in the CSRA, you can only get the good stuff at Reliable Equipment Rental, your trusted Takeuchi dealer. Sales, parts, and service, 4001 Washington Road.
I have a fabulous friend that she finds trash and makes it treasure. I don't know what else to call it, but my friend Drew Cunningham, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Yay! Drew Cunningham and her husband, they own the Wife Savers in town. If she looks familiar, you might recognize her from there, but she has a crazy hobby. It's a hobby?
Yes,
It's a hobby? Yeah.
yes, it is.
Do you sell any of your stuff?
Sometimes.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, awesome.
Most of the time, I just keep them for myself.
Yeah, well, and you
I
find
mean-
joy in all of this. And I
Yeah.
mean, so you just collect little things. There's probably nothing you don't you're probably always looking and searching for new things.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I just find something and I go, I'm going to save this because that would be a great thing of art for art. I think everything is art.
I love it. What would
Yeah.
you recommend people to do with this stuff? How do you store this kind of stuff?
In closets, just in a baggie.
Boxes and baggies and
yeah,
stuff.
I try to keep them all together. I'm running around the house looking for stuff all the time. But I'll open a drawer and I go, I've been looking for that.
I love it. You
but
remember
this is like
something.
This stuff.
This is what they call steampunk art,
Yes,
correct?
yes.
Because it's kind of industrial in a way.
Of course. Well,
Yeah.
I had an old clock, didn't work anymore, and didn't want to hang it on the wall. And it's kind of cool. I didn't
Oh,
want to
that's
just
the
get-
mechanism of a clock.
That was the
I
mechanism.
see
And then I
that.
had drawers full of watches that nobody wears anymore. They don't work. And so I just put it all together.
Wow.
And all these little things, these are just things that are around the
I love
house.
it. Where'd you get these little copper pieces? You didn't pull piping out of your house, did you?
No, I have some pieces of copper and I just cut it up. And
Okay.
I use it in a lot of my art.
Okay,
Because it's just
awesome.
cool. I like it.
Well, I love, in what I do in design, it's all about balance and scale. So,
Yes,
I mean, you have
that's-
all of this stuff, but then you've
kinda have to
artistically,
figure out how
I mean,
where
look
to
how
put
you've
it.
created this line and you've done multiples. And I mean, your eye to detail and balance is just really great. And scale.
Thanks.
Just amazing. Really, really great. It's pleasing
know
to the
where it
eye.
came from. It just-
kind of like feng shui, I guess they would say, but it's very well balanced.
Well, good. Thanks.
That is amazing. Tell us about that one.
This, do you know what this is?
I don't.
These are all toilet paper rolls.
Get out of here. Oh my goodness.
And if you
that is
paint
great.
them, I mean, they look different. I mean, you can't tell, but it would be great hanging in a bathroom.
I love it. You've painted some and
I
you've
painted
papered some.
Yeah, some of these are decoupaged. And,
Okay. Some of
and
that's
I've
like
glued- I've got copper on there.
tissue and leathers and.
This is just a cardboard box.
Oh, it's corrugated. I see.
Yeah,
If you take a cardboard
And
apart
then
and it
a
has
lot
that.
of these things, it was a piece of art that I didn't like anymore. And I just tore it up and shredded it into pieces, but I saved it.
Oh my goodness. I
'Cause I love
love
the
it.
colors.
I love it. There's like a little
And then-
ladybug in
yeah.
there.
I mean, people give my friends.
I'm
bring
not going to
me-
throw anything away anymore. I just want to
When you
save all of
move.
this stuff. Oh my goodness.
I mean, my friends do. They go, Drew, I found all this stuff, and
I bet that's
I
exciting.
saved it for you because I
Yeah.
know you'll want to do something.
Oh, I
with
love it. I love it. I can't wait to save things for you. I love your use of color as well. I mean, this is a little more modern, a little more
Everything
contemporary.
is color. I
Yeah.
love color.
I love it.
My house is very colorful.
I love it. Let's talk about this piece.
Yeah. Now, this is another piece that's just junk that I found in a drawer. I mean, I pulled this pen out all the time trying to write with it, and it doesn't work. I said, Chris, why are you saving this? Well, it came from a fancy golf course.
I
so-
see. And you can't just throw it away.
No.
Okay.
So,
I
yeah.
love it.
And then, of course, I have some lifesaver golf things in here. And
Okay.
my daughter's moving, and she's renovating her house, so all the brass things, she gave them to me.
Oh, those
As
are back plates to
Yeah.
hardware, like you put a knob on there for a
Yeah.
cabinet door or something. And I see a cabinet knob with the
Yep.
stem of the knob here. I recognize some of these things.
And then more jewelry. People give me their old jewelry.
Oh, I love it. I love it. That's great.
It really is funny.
Do you ever go to like an estate sale or something and buy some of that?
I don't need to.
You don't need to because you
I have
you
enough
find it
junk.
and I love it.
I really have enough junk.
And I know you walk along the beach and pick things
I
up
do.
as well.
I do.
You go to the beach.
Like this.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, this is a lot of stuff I did find on the beach, but mostly this I didn't. But like the oyster shells and things. But
Wow.
this is an old tennis racket.
Oh my goodness.
This is the.
Oh, I see
you
the tennis.
see?
Yeah. I
and
can
then
see
that's
that.
The tail. Then I've got paintbrushes. I don't like to throw old paintbrushes away. I think they are kind of cool.
Oh, that is so
So-
great. It's so eclectic, and this is very transitional. So in a home setting, you could put this in a modern, more contemporary. You could put this in a traditional setting.
Well, this usually
also.
is in a bedroom, an extra bedroom in our house. The colors just go. So
I love it. Well, and it creates a theme in a room, and then you can play fabrics off of that as you're doing window treatments and
Right.
bedding and all of that and coordinate all of that. This, I mean, leaves a lot open to the imagination when you're adding other elements to this. I love his mouth. I love his
you know
mouth.
what that is?
It's
a tin can, like the mason jar.
The
little lip.
yeah, I see the little
And I just bend
corrugated
it.
ends. Oh my gosh, how fabulous. That's awesome.
And my mind is crazy.
Gotcha. And now you have this fabulous chandelier behind us.
Yes. And my daughter, again, was throwing this away. It's a brass chandelier, and she didn't
Oh, I
want
see. It was one of
so-
those brass chandeliers.
So
Okay.
I just took all these. They're really plastic.
Oh, I see. You get them at like a place that sells
I got
flowers
them online.
and. Oh, okay,
I
yeah.
buy them online.
All right.
And I put them all on here, glued them. You can see these ties, cable ties.
Oh, I see. But you spray
And I
painted it
spray
all. You
painted
color
also.
blocked
That
it all in
kinda
red. Yes.
Camouflages the
Yes.
way I put it together. But,
That is fantastic.
hang it outside.
Wow. Well, you could use it inside as well. If you wanted
I took
to.
all the wires out.
You took all the
so
wires
it
out.
has
Okay.
to,
You can
know.
do the candles.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And I do battery operated
Right.
candles.
Well, a
so
lot of people are updating their homes and they're getting rid of some of those brass chandeliers.
Yes.
So they can certainly do something like this, spray painted.
Yeah.
I actually have one in my design studio. I have a brass one and I've spray painted it. And I hung Christmas ornaments that look
Yeah.
like crystals. They don't look like Christmas ornaments. So and people are like, where did you get
that's
that?
really cool.
But it's just really nice that
You
you can
could
do
put this
something
outside
like
and
that.
put birdseed in it or something.
Oh,
too, you know?
fantastic. Yeah, depending on the type of chandelier that it is.
Yeah.
Well, fantastic. That is so awesome. Can't thank you enough for
Thank you.
sharing all
It's
of this
fun.
great art. I mean, your mind must always just be going crazy. Yeah. She had her cross-eyed here a little bit. Well,
I do.
Yeah, and check out Wife Saver. We love Wife Saver all the time. You know, I like the fried chicken, and I know I need to stay more with the roast or something. But
No.
anyway,
It's good
guys, stay
for
tuned.
ya.
We'll be right back.
There's something special about mornings at Emma's Cafe, where days begin with a smile, fresh brewed coffee, and breakfast that makes you feel right at home. Try our famous Bulldog breakfast, classic biscuits and gravy, or treat yourself to an unforgettable French toast. Come see us Monday through Saturday from 7 to 1 on Main Street in beautiful Thompson, Georgia. Emma's Cafe, where breakfast is more than a meal, it's a moment.
Welcome to Second City Distillery. We are handcrafted one bottle at a time in the heart of Augusta, Georgia. Come visit us and discover the art of distillation like never before. Our spirits are curated, ensuring every bottle tells a story of passion and dedication. From our smooth, award-winning bourbon to our crisp and refreshing vodka, we offer a diverse range of flavors that capture the essence of our passion. Join us for a tasting or a tour and experience the spirit of Augusta with Second City Distillery. Cheers.
What if the perfect pair of shoes could transform more than just your outfit? At Signature Soles and Apparel, it's not just about fashion. It's about finding the pieces that make you feel confident, unique, and ready to take on the world. From stunning shoes to statement outfits and accessories, every item is carefully chosen to help you express your personality. Let our friendly team help you discover your next favorite look. Signature Soles and Apparel, where every step you take feels beautifully you.
It's hard to know where to start when shopping for home or kitchen appliances, but you can count on Kelly Appliance for exceptional value and dedicated customer service. Family owned and operated since 1962, their friendly and knowledgeable staff will see you through the entire process, from selecting the right product to experienced delivery and installation. It's no wonder that Kelly Appliance is consistently awarded for their service and expertise. Visit Kelly Appliance at one of their 2 convenient locations in Martinez and Aiken.
Today's design dilemma, I had a client came to me and they needed a new chandelier in their dining room. I know this happens with a lot of people. They need to replace a light fixture, sometimes in the dining room, maybe the foyer, maybe pendants over the kitchen, but they want to replace a light fixture. This was one of those beautiful homes on Walton Way, very Georgian home. The light fixtures was just a little too modern for this space. It just didn't really work with everything else. The house had very Georgian columns and was just very grand. And at some point, this chandelier was added, and it didn't work in its style. But as you also see, it wasn't large enough as well. So I wanted to find a chandelier for my client, and this is what I came up with. It is open-armed, so it illuminates, the light illuminates out, and although it's not of an antique type fixture, it does blend well with what is going on in the room. It really does envelop that room and creates a nice dramatic look and it's large without being too heavy. So that was the before and after. Sometimes just a simple change of a chandelier can make such a difference, as you see on there. So I want to show you a couple of chandeliers here, and I want to bring my friends back in with me, if you will. Thank you all for being here today.
Yeah, thanks for inviting us.
Yes, I want to just talk about some chandeliers. We saw this beautiful one that Drew painted
I'm in
and
love
made.
with this one,
love
Drew.
it? Thank
This is
you.
amazing.
Isn't
Can I
it
take
gorgeous?
this to Brazil with me?
I love it. And again,
Love it.
this is red, but if you're doing a daughter's room and she has pink, if you're doing a boy's room and you want to do sports, maybe blue, I don't know, but you can definitely color coordinate something like this to work with any room. But when I'm working with the client, it's very important, again, we not only find the style that works in the space, but we also want to find the proper light value in a chandelier. For example, let's look at this one. This one's kind of enclosed. It's a lantern. Very, very popular. We're doing these in foyers. You have to consider when you're doing a light fixture, especially we have all of these open floor plans these days, and the foyer fixture sometimes you see next to the dining room fixture, which you see next to the pendants in the kitchen, which you see next to the breakfast room chandelier that's hanging. So all of these things need to work well together. So you have to consider that, and you have to consider the style of your home and the coloring of your home and all of this. A lantern like this works really well in a foyer area because it's somewhat generic in its style, yet it's still attractive, but it doesn't have a ton of character. It doesn't really take away if you want to do a more elaborate fixture in your dining room if that's next to it, right?
Okay, now I do have a question for you.
Sure, great, yay!
So if a client comes to you and they want to have like a certain type of chandelier, but then you, as an expert, this is not going to go well with the place. So how do you approach them?
Well, I'm just brutally honest. When I meet with the client, I tell them right up front, look, if you don't like something I show you, let me know. But if you offer something to me, I'm going to be honest about it as well. If you're paying me to be a professional and to be honest, absolutely. And I do tell clients no occasionally, and 9 times out of 10, they respect my opinion. And if they don't, then I just don't show anybody the work. But I have to say, I feel, when I get a job that I'm really involved in and in control of, I feel like everything, because I'm thinking of the big picture. Sometimes people get tunnel vision on something. I like the chandelier, I got to have the chandelier, but it doesn't really work overall. And not only then with the style and how it's going to work with others, but the shape of it. Sometimes, like I showed in the picture, that was way too small in that space.
It was,
So you have to think about scale.
Yeah.
So
And it was
much.
way too high.
And it was way too high, yes. A lot of chandeliers, and these both that I'm going to show you, they both have a chain, and they normally come with at least a 6-foot chain, which is nice, so you can adjust it accordingly as you need it. Now this chandelier is a little different. This has arms on it. So what I like about these, it has a lot more personality. So, and the arms, they come out like this, so you get more light illumination. Imagine if this had light bulbs in there, and you compare the two, this is more concentrated, where this is going to illuminate the space more. Now, this is a small one. This might work better in a breakfast room as opposed to a dining room, where you might want something like the one that I showed in the previous picture that's larger, but you want to think about the light value. Sometimes people will they'll put a chandelier in that have just a few lights in it, and you need 6 or 8. You need more light to illuminate. It's great if you can put these on a dimmer, so that if it is too bright sometime, you can dim it down a little bit.
Yeah, I do too. I love dimmers.
Yeah, they're my best friend. I love that. In some chandeliers, some light fixtures, they have layers of lights. So that's important too, especially if you have a tall ceiling, because you need to illuminate more space. So you want to have layers of light, like this was. This had layers of light to it. So you want to consider that. So there's so much to think about when replacing a chandelier, or if you're building a home and finding the right chandelier. Again, you have to coordinate it with the others that you see. Of course. You have to keep it within the style of what you're doing. It needs to have the right illumination. The metallics are popular. I love this gold. I love silvers. I love something distressed like this. That's maybe a little more traditional.
And what do you see trending now? Is more like metallics?
Metallics are trending, and I don't know in your craft at all, but I see metallics everywhere. Yeah, just everywhere. A lot of metallics. What I like about metallics is they reflect light a little bit. They have just a little bling without being too blingy.
Yeah.
So that's what I really like about metallics. So you can really get a nice focal point and make a nice statement with
Yeah,
that.
I love it. And the one that you showed in the pictures, I think it's so much brighter now with the new chandelier that you put on.
Absolutely.
So I love the new, the
Yeah, well, thank
transformation.
you.
It looks really good.
It
Thank
does.
you so
Look at
much.
that. Look at that. We're seeing it
Yeah,
right
there
now.
it is. And look at the light value that it gives now. The other one concentrated the light too much. This one now expands it out. But it just had great
Perfect.
character and fills that space really, really well.
I agree. So
Really
now the
love
client
that.
is happy.
Very happy.
Good.
Loves it. Well, ladies, thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you. Yeah, it was fun.
Yes, awesome.
It was fun.
Great. Yes, so thank you. Please check us tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Signature Mike Show.
Welcome to Bordeaux's Steak and Seafood in Thompson, Georgia, where casual dining meets southern charm and every meal feels like a special occasion. Our mouth-watering steaks, fresh seafood, and handcrafted cocktails set the stage for unforgettable moments. Whether it's date night, a family celebration, or just because, Bordeaux offers the perfect mix of comfort and class. Come see us tonight. You're always welcome at our table.
Hi, Suzanne Lily Honey-Michael here with Hardwood Floors & More. For years I've been talking to you about our floors, but did you know we are the largest locally owned lighting gallery in town? We have interior and exterior lights and ceiling fans also, so we can help you with any lighting project. We carry all brands to include Savoy House and Visual Comfort, and we are so excited we are now your local Capital Lighting dealer. Visit us today and discover for yourself why Hardwood Floors & More has so much more in store for you.
At F&M Bank, you're more than a customer. You're family. We believe banking should feel like home. Familiar faces, real conversations, and service that's rooted in values and built on relationships. We take the time to know your name, your story, and your dreams. With roots in Washington and Augusta, we're proud to grow with our neighbors. F&M Bank, growing strong, one neighbor at a time. Ever wonder what truly makes a house a home? It's all the thoughtful touches, all the little details that bring personality and character to any space. At Signature Interiors and Gifts, we believe that your home should be as unique as you are. Our collection is a treasure trove of inspiration, just waiting for you to explore. Our team would be honored to help you create a home that's not just lived in, but truly loved. Signature Interiors and Gifts, where every corner of your home tells your story.
Guys, I'm still learning. I need to take some lessons from Natalia. We weren't done yet. We wanted to say goodbye to you. We can't thank you enough for watching the show. You can catch the show on YouTube. Just look for Signature Mike. You'll find it there. Please subscribe, follow us there. If you have a design dilemma, if you have an issue in your home, send me a picture at mike@signaturemike.com and send me in some of your dilemmas, and we'll talk about it on the show. Would love to do that and share that with everybody, right? I'm sure we all have design dilemmas from time to time.
I'll have a bunch in a few months.
Oh, good.
I'll send it all the way from Brazil
Awesome.
to you.
You'll stay in touch with us, and we'll do that. And
Send
you
pictures.
Can, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, we are really gone this time. We cannot thank you enough. We'll see you tomorrow on the Signature Mike Show.
Thanks.